Hi, ladies and gents. Just doing a quick video today because it's the time of year when I receive quite a lot of questions about Cambridge exams, and a lot of students are interested in the various types of exam, and they want to know which is the best one for them. Okay. Now, just to give you a quick piece of advice, I would highly recommend that you do some research before you decide to take a course. These exams will serve you in many different ways, but there are some exams which are more appropriate for certain situations than others. Okay, I'll try to give you an approximate idea today. All right. So to do this type of, to answer this type of question, the best thing to do is to come directly to cambridgeenglish.org, and that way you can see all of the exams and get more information. You can as well change the language at this part of the screen here. Okay, so you can change it to any of these languages, okay, to make it easier for yourself to navigate. All right. So if we start here at the home page. Now, I've made a quick list of questions here that I typically get asked at this time of year. And the most typical one is IELTS or First Certificate, or IELTS or Advanced Certificate. All right. Now, one of the typical questions is, which is easier? Okay, this is the wrong question. When you're looking at IELTS versus the other Cambridge exams, you need to look at the function of the exam, not how easy it is. For example, IELTS, if we go here, visas and immigration. IELTS generally is used for migration. All right. I'm not a huge fan of this exam because it expires after a couple of years, but it will help you if you want to migrate to the United Kingdom, for example. You can see here, IELTS is pretty much the only certificate that they will accept if you are considering migrating to the United Kingdom. All right, there's different types of IELTS you can take, but IELTS is the exam that you need. The other ones, the First Certificate, the Advanced Certificate, would not be used for this. Conversely, if you want to migrate to Australia, they will accept the C1 Advanced Certificate, yeah, the CAI, the Advanced Certificate. So you really need to have clear in your head what you want these exams for. Okay, First Certificates, Advanced Certificates, you can use them for jobs. They're quite often accepted by multinational companies. They'll be accepted by universities. However, the IELTS will be used for migration to the United Kingdom. A good facility to use, as you just saw what I did, I went to Why Choose Us, and I went to Who Accepts Our Exams. All right. Then you can scroll down, and you can actually search for what you need. Okay. So, for example, if I was looking at, let's say, well, for example, Spain. Okay. And I want a certificate that is higher education, no, language school, like me. And then I say B2 First, the first certificate. Yeah, I can search here, and I can find a list of places that will accept that qualification. Okay, and then you go through. It's worth as well, guys, honestly, before you pay money for a course, contact the institution that you want to apply for and just ask them. That will help you as well. It'll save you a lot of time. It'll save you a lot of money. I have seen people in the past get the IELTS certificate and try to go into a university. They won't accept it. I've seen people get the First Certificate or Advanced and try to use it for migration. It doesn't work. So yeah, just do a little bit of homework. This facility here will help you a lot. And of course, take the time to contact your institution, whatever it is you want to do, and ask them directly. Just 5 minutes of your time to do a little bit of research, and you can save a lot of time and money. Okay, what else is there? So you've got your IELTS and your First Certificates, CAI, etc. If you go here to exams and tests, you've got quite a big variety. Okay, So these ones, Ket and Pet, so it tells you the level. Yeah. The big mistake people make is assuming that A2, the Ket, and B1, the Pet, are exclusively for children. All right, that's a mistake. If you're an adult, you can still do these exams. In fact, when you're starting your language learning, I would recommend that you do Ket and then Pet before you do the first certificate. All right, it'll prepare you a little bit more and you'll feel more comfortable doing the first. Equally, for Pet and Ket, if you do have children, it's a great way to start them on the exam trail. Okay, you can do the movers and flyers at very low levels when they're very young. But for me, with my students, I start them at Ket when they're 11, 12 years old. I try to speak to the parents. If the student is comfortable, 11 or 12 years old, I would put them in at Ket. And then a bit older, 13, 14, 15, they can do Pet and move up to first, normally when they're about 16. Of course, this is completely flexible. Okay, you'll have some 12-year-old kids who can do first certificate because they have such a fantastic level. You'll have 16-year-old kids who have less level. They're not as confident, or maybe just languages are not for them, and they would do a Pet or a Ket. So it gives you an idea of what they need, but everyone's different. This is just an idea for you, yeah? The way you would typically do it, you'd do the Pet 11, 12, 14, 15, and then for the Pet, then you go up to first certificate, 16, 17, 18, and maybe go up to advanced throughout university. That is in a perfect world. We do not live in a perfect world, okay? So if you're not following this routine, don't worry. Some people will finish when they have the Pet. Okay, some people will go all the way to proficiency, which is really hard. But don't feel the need to follow this strictly. Make your own decisions, okay, and really do the research to find out what you need rather than what you think you need. Okay. Another option, as I've been doing this year for businesses, is the BEC. Okay. Now, these are really good. If you're a professional, or if you think that you're going to work a lot in business, then this is a great option for you. Okay, a lot of people in businesses come and they ask me about first certificate and they ask about advanced. But really, if you're working in a business, you're not really using English for travel as much, or using English in a social situation, BEC would be perfect for you. So again, consider your needs. What do you need your English qualification for? If you're working in a business, I would personally focus on BEC. There's a B1 level, a B2, and a C1. Okay, and for me, it's a much more logical choice for professionals to get these qualifications. All right. Another option that we have, and this is a new thing, and I'm very happy to be able to offer it through Open Door English, is LinguaSkill. All right. Now this, see if I can find it. LinguaSkill here. This is done completely online. Okay, you will either go to a exam center and do an online test, or you can even do it from home. And yeah, it's pretty fast. Okay, that's the selling point of this. It's not accepted in as many places as first certificate or advanced certificate. So again, you'll have to check specifically where they will accept LinguaSkill. But it's a cheaper option than first and a cheaper option than advanced. And there are also business modules as well. Okay, it's not as recognized or accepted as the others, but for many people, this will be a good option. You can study from home, you can do the exam at home, or you do the exam in a center close to your home. Okay, and you have the results within 48 hours. This is a really good option, guys, for many, many people. If you're interested in this, please get in contact with me. If you don't need the first, if you don't need the advanced or need a business qualification, this will serve you. Okay, this is a really good option for professionals or for people trying to find a job in higher education or in some government positions, they will also accept lingua skill. Everything is done online. Okay, so that's pretty much it, guys. If you're considering this, I know I've given you a very brief overview. Just having a check here. Okay, but that would be what I would recommend for you. Come to this website, cambridgeenglish.org. Do this test, okay? Check what you need and really have it clear in your head, because a lot of institutions will push you down this path. I see it a lot. They just go, okay, first you do this exam, then this exam, then this exam, and they're not telling you what is going to be the most productive option for you. In some cases, they will actually make you do the wrong exam. Okay, so make sure you take responsibility and you find out for yourself exactly the type of exam you need, because look, there's so many of them that you could easily do the wrong one. Check what you need, do the course that is right for you, not what is right for your institution. Okay, and then that will help you obtain your objectives or achieve your objectives much faster and much cheaper. So, all right, that'll do for now. If you have any questions, please get in touch and I will do my best to answer them. And yeah, good luck in your studies. Make sure you do the right exam for you. Thanks, guys, and we'll speak again soon.